Okay, real or fake Florida headline. That's what we're trying to figure out here today. What do you think about this, Virginia? Florida man calls 911 over small food portions. He was not happy.
Oh, that sounds irrational, ridiculous, and a waste of 911's time.
Yep.
So absolutely, that feels like Florida man did that.
Is that Florida man? Survey says yes, it is. Oh, very nice.
Sounds like Texas man.
Yeah. Okay, very nice. All right, Denny's, what about this? Retired Florida zookeeper accused of giving animals cocaine and meth.
Oh, my gosh.
What do you think about that? Is that a real or fake Florida headline?
It's over the top, but Florida man loves cocaine and meth.
He does, but would he love sharing it?
You're right. Well, he shared that with animals, right? Animals?
Yes, giving animals cocaine and meth. That's what they're saying here.
I'm going to say Florida man keeps it to himself. That's a fake story.
That is fake, yes. Right.
Florida man don't share drugs.
No, we don't. All right, Virginia, back to you here. Real or fake Florida headline. Duck terrorizes Florida neighborhood, sending one to the hospital. What do you think about that?
We've heard of these godless ducks. Some of them will chase you.
Yep.
I'm going to say that's real.
Gonna go real on that? Yes. Can you imagine that? Getting sent to the hospital because of a duck attack? That's a good dog, dude.
Thanks.
Good
Yeah,
dog.
working on my Donald. Yeah.
Nice duck.
Yeah. All right, Denny's, what about this? Florida professor fired and arrested for exchanging good grades to students who'd rub his feet after class.
Oh, my gosh.
Sounds like the KBJ
Yeah.
core we had earlier.
I wonder if that girl started with foot rubs for her professor that she's dating.
Might be the story right
That's how
here.
it always starts.
All right, what are you thinking, Denny's? Is that real or fake?
That can't be real, Kevin.
Okay, you're going to go fake on
Yeah.
that? You would be correct.
All right. I was just saying.
All right, so far we're both doing perfect, 2 for 2. Okay, let's see if you can keep it going here, Virginia. Florida man caught with mask, knife, stalked his ex-girlfriend, watched her sleep over the last 6 to 8 months. So he was caught with a mask and a knife. He was stalking his ex-girlfriend, and he was watching her sleep and had been for the last 8 months. Is that real or fake?
That's real. That has to be real, right?
That's definitely real, yeah.
There was a story, I think it was in Japan, where this guy kept going to his pantry over the course of a year, and he would notice things were missing. So he thought somebody was sneaking in, so he put a camera in. There was a woman living in his attic who would sneak into his pantry and steal his food, and she just lived in his attic for over a year.
No way. That's crazy.
That's terrifying.
He's like, I knew I had Teddy Grahams. Where the hell are my Teddy Grahams?
That's nuts. So that person's day is just hanging out in an attic all day long and waiting
She
for
was
a moment
living
to...
up there, yeah.
Free rent.
But how do you come and go, though?
Maybe she waited till he left to go to work, and then she lived her life.
That must have been what was happening.
Life
If
is
he
that.
works a 9 to 5,
Yeah, right.
and she can figure out a way to, what if she works from home?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. All right, what do you think about this one here, Denny's? Real or fake Florida headline. Florida man attempts to rob bank with pet parrot as the lookout.
5-0, 5-0. Jeez, that's a terrible lookout. It feels very Florida, though, thinking that's going to help him. I'm going to say that's real.
Gonna go real on that? That one is...
I figured it was goofy. I thought you were throwing a goofy one at me.
Jay Bird loves a parrot.
Oh, you're right.
He wrote these.
The parrot trap.
Okay, what about this one? Florida man arrested for trying to teach alligator to swim in his neighbor's pool. Is that real or fake, Virginia?
Oh, my gosh. That feels so real.
You're
I'm going to say
stick with it?
real.
You got it. Virginia got a perfect score today. How often did that happen to you in Virginia at school?
Never.
Okay.
Well, congratulations.
And Danny's here to go 3 out of 4. Real or fake Florida headline. Florida woman leads police on high-speed chase in ice cream truck, but then stops to serve customers and gets caught.
Oh, that's amazing. Is that too goofy or is that real?
It is a little goofy.
That's a little goofy. I would say that's too goofy, Kevin.
I got a little too goofy. You are right. That is fake. I believe you steal the ice cream truck, but the customers, come on, man. Come on.
Speaking of ice cream trucks, did you see Benson Boone on TikTok in his new song, Magical Mystical? He sings about Moonbeam ice cream.
Yes.
No.
Right.
He's flexing an ice cream truck now, and it's called Moonbeam Ice Cream.
Smart.
And he's like, I'm using this as a promo truck.
Okay.
Wow.
The joke has gone too far.
Wow. That's pretty cool, yeah.
Moonbeam ice cream, I would try it.
I just got an ice cream truck in my neighborhood for the first time, but it's not an ice cream truck. It's just a van that says ice cream on the side.
What kind of van?
A big white van with no windows.
One of the old creepy ones?
Yeah, and they're selling ice cream out of it.
Yeah,
Dude.
sure they're selling ice cream.
It's probably the FBI watching you or one of your neighbors.
I was going to
bet
report them.
They probably have one ice cream bar just in case they get called out.
Hold on.
We got an ice cream bar around here somewhere.